It's not that simple. Detaining suspects can't exceed 72 hours. However, Commander Anna believes that if Said gets help to save his daughter, he'll be like opening a treasure chest, eager to share more secrets about his. The next day, they grilled Said again, directly accusing him of playing games. Clearly, Said wasn't joking around. He was entirely focused on rescuing his daughter. But under pressure from her superiors, Anna had to end her cooperation with Said, just when he suddenly revealed an address. The address was 7 Rue Mallet, Toulouse, France. The French gendarmerie immediately sprang into action, like superheroes. Live footage swiftly sent back to Iraqi command is terrorists attempting France's attack knocked out like marbles. This intel convinced the task force once again that Said wasn't joking, so after some brainstorming, they geared up for another mission to rescue Said's daughter. To ensure mission safety, they invited a local SWAT guide. Then, like a band, they quickly left the base and delved into the tunnels. To find clues about Said's daughter, they followed the tunnel to the shoot-at site, but while inspecting the scene, ammo handler Thomas slowed down. He discovered a grenade pole ring lying on the ground. This became the biggest plot twist in the show, but on the other side, the captain was arguing with the local SWAT. Their mission was to scout the last known signal of Said's daughter, but they couldn't storm into the terrorist zone, yet the captain was hell-bent on avenging his team. So, they smoothly entered the Mosul area through the tunnels and checked the GPS route. Everyone had to stay alert like cats to avoid getting caught. Always ready to take down any intruders. Now, let me introduce you to the tactical mode. Yes, the mode tactics. It stands for military operations and tactics, similar to CQB tactics but with a greater focus on teamwork and firepower coordination. Team members choose the best combat strategies based on the situation. But suddenly, the command center identified a looming crisis. The team had strayed from the predetermined operating area, and the command center immediately contacted the captain, urging a quick retreat, but the captain made an astonishing decision. He actually unplugged the radio. Just then, a voice suddenly called from nearby. It turned out to be the local SWAT. Then, they continued to infiltrate, quickly reaching the last known signal location of Said's daughter, but after scouting the room, they found no valuable clues. Just then, they unexpectedly discovered another room, and a putrid smell wafted from inside that was indescribable. Everyone on site clutched their noses, as this was where the terrorists disposed of orphaned items. One team member even found a t-shirt emblazoned with the logo of an international aid organization. They quickly returned to base for technical analysis, while another member went to the rescue organization's base to verify the facts. But just at that moment, a seemingly odd woman caught the lurking team member's attention, and before they could react, she detonated a bomb. The sudden explosion threw the base into chaos, with nearby staff being blasted away, while the intel officers suffered minor injuries but miraculously survived. As the Iraqi TV broadcasted the incident, the stationed French military base received orders to release Said immediately. Just then, a technician at the combat center received a mysterious call saying they had intercepted a message from Said's daughter. Anna and the commander rushed to the combat center to analyze the intercepted recording. Anna's dad, "You're up to something. Of course, it'll lead you into Mosul." She claimed she had left Mosul, but at that moment, she had no idea where she was, only that they had been driving west for about an hour. She sounded extremely agitated at the end of the voice message, clearly feeling scared. Anna was eager to trace the signal. So, they started tracking Said's daughter's phone signal. However, upon investigation, they discovered the last signal emitted spanned an area of 100 square kilometers. This meant they couldn't search. To make matters worse, Anna was pondering the area when the phone rang. The caller, a Kurdish women's brigade officer, said they rescued a woman from terrorists in Mosul. The team immediately acted, arriving at the Kurdish officer's village and found Lavinia led by a girl. But when they showed Lavinia a photo of Said's daughter, she declared that the woman might have gone to heaven because when she was led out of the room, she heard gunfire. While fleeing, Lavinia spotted a corpse in the yard, but due to the darkness, she couldn't see its face. To get to the bottom of things, Anna asked Lavinia where she was held, to which Lavinia mentioned a red house on the other side of the nearby mountain. She added that it would take about 3 hours to walk there, and there were 5 French-speaking detainees with her. They swiftly moved, reaching the coordinates. For safety, the team used a drone to scout the target area. But unexpectedly, when the team member operated the drone over the rooftop, they discovered that the body Lavinia mentioned was still lying in the yard. However, after some observation, they still couldn't see the face clearly, so the captain decided to send in 5 members to infiltrate and find out. The remaining 2 members stayed behind to keep watch. However, they never imagined that the sniper on the mountaintop had them in their sights, and they were completely unaware. After searching, the terrorists in the house had long since vanished, leaving nothing behind but a single corpse. But when Thomas stepped closer to examine, he found the woman on the ground was not dead. However, she wasn't Said's daughter. The shocking scene unfolded as Thomas realized that the woman was lying on explosives, instantly sending everyone into a state of alarm. The captain immediately ordered the perimeter staff to go into combat mode, as the terrorist actions indicated they might know their whereabouts. As Thomas examined the bomb, fortunately, due to the team having received systematic training, they successfully disarmed it and averted the crisis. But just as they were getting ready to retreat, the sniper on the mountaintop suddenly attacked. If their acting skills weren't up to par, it would have been impossible to escape this crisis. As the enemy had the high ground, the team inside the building could only dodge continuously while the perimeter team also jumped into battle mode. After some observation, they had no clue about the enemy's exact location, so the captain had to make rough estimates based on the direction the bullets were coming from. Then, the captain quickly instructed the sniper to find a high point where they could dodge the enemy's continuous firing and successfully aimed with the sniper rifle. However, she couldn't locate the enemy sniper, so the captain made a bold decision to risk her life to draw enemy fire. She dashed out quickly, but due to the angle, the sniper couldn't see the enemy position. Be sure to subscribe for updates on what happens next.